Visalis because you lost it, I won. Eating healthy is fun now.
These Visalis shakes are amazing.
Thanks for making my brother's pants fall down.
Vi changed my life.
Thanks, Visalis, because you lost it, I won.
And it made me happier.
Thank you, Rocket King Kids!
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Global Ambassador Ashley Sarnicola and 5-star Ambassador R.J. Barros.
All right. Wow, how are you guys doing? Incredible energy tonight. RJ and I are so excited, so honored to have this specific section of the evening. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Ashley Sarnicola. I found Visalis about 6.5 years ago out of Atlanta, Georgia, and I can tell you that I made the best decision of my life when I decided to join this company. I had no idea how many people I would be able to pay it forward to, and how many lives we would change, not just financially, but also through their health, which is why I'm excited to have this specific section tonight.
How many of you are a little bit excited so far today? You can do better than that. How many of you excited? Oh, it's definitely it's bananas. I'm feeling it. It's bananas, guys. You know, when we started this, we didn't start for the challenge. I'll be honest, we started for financial reasons. Myself and my wife, Sam, were $80,000 in debt. We were struggling, a couple months away from bankruptcy. And when this came along through Facebook, I said, this is what I've been looking for. You know, within our first 10 days, I'd lost 7 pounds, achieved Rising Star, first month BMW, 4 months Ambassador, and with consistent effort, 13 months, hit 5-star Ambassador, Vi Millionaire in 2 years, and in 3 years, this has completely changed our lives.
Tonight has been absolutely power-packed, has it not? How many of you guys are happy you're in those seats tonight and you got to see what's going down on the stage? I mean, just going through some of the stuff we've seen. We've seen the champs being crowned, the Project 10. We've seen all the folks that have won $1,000. In fact, we've actually decided to save the best for last. Before we do this, I'm going to ask you guys, please stand up with honor, with excitement, if you are someone that is proudly rocking your I Lost It or I Built It t-shirt. Stand up for me right now. Wow, oh my God.
Well, what you don't see behind the scenes is when you lose, they win. So here's a little bit of video so you guys can see the effect you're having with your t-shirts.
I'm trying to prevent the teasing and the bullying of being the big kid, the overweight kid, the misfit.
My cousin, when I was in 6th grade last year, he put a note on my back, and then it said I was fat and I was stupid. Mean.
What kind of things do they say? Yeah. It's not fair, right?
And when myself, Nick, and Blake and the leadership team got together, we started talking about the cost and consequences of childhood obesity. And we asked ourselves, how could we steer some of our energy and our resources and our focus. And I'd like to welcome Sandy Baker to the stage to present her with a check for 10,000 meals. The first 10,000 meals.
COPE was really to have a threefold approach, which would be nutrition, fitness, and behavioral health, concentrating on having a healthy relationship with food, learning good lifestyle coping skills, and realizing the potential we have. My favorite part about Project 10 Kids is that it gives kids some hope about what they can do in the future with their lives. It's fun, they can be creative, and they have the power. It just arms them to have the power to change their lives.
I'm a lot more energetic and fun to be around.
I noticed I run a lot faster, so I built up my endurance and I build muscle. And nobody's really calling me any names.
We feel more active, yeah, more energized.
I can go to school without being bullied.
I have a lot more energy when I wake up and I don't fall asleep during class.
I could just become a defensive lineman.
Kids need to believe in themselves. They don't do that nearly enough.
You know, I said I started Vi for financial reasons. What I never expected was to get the amount of fulfillment I have today. I was 280 pounds most of my life. That's big. When I was, I think it was 16 years old, it affected every area of my life. I suffered from social anxiety. I didn't really have too many friends. And I remember distinctly, it's burned into my brain when I was chased by these kids for not fitting in because I was overweight. And I hid behind a church crying 3-4 hours. 65% of kids are bullied. And we have a solution. You have a solution. This is the solution. How many of you are going to be part of this solution? Come on, let me hear you.
Ladies and gentlemen, RJ represents in his childhood, like he said, so many children here. One thing that I can tell you that was very unexpected, we could have never seen the impact that it was going to have on the lives of the kids of every single one of you in those seats. What we didn't know is that by you guys living by example, bringing the amazing passion and energy toward transforming your health and what that was going to do for your very own children. In fact, I want you to stand up if your kids are a little bit healthier, a little bit more excited about their nutrition because of you leading by example with Project 10. I want you to stand up.
Right now, we have over 400,000 donations, already 110,000 in 2014. Guys, we need you to do your video. We need you to make sure we get these videos done, these t-shirts out there, and people tracking their fitness 10 pounds at a time. And you know, like Ashley said, I mean, I've been traveling through the UK, Canada. I think the Voynich's, their example to their child has helped him have more confidence. It's not always about weight loss. It's about helping transform the way they see themselves and the way they see themselves from within. And we've got a few people, like Ashley said, from the Vi community that we're going to hear from right now. So those people, and I want a big round of applause, is Renee Parrish and her daughter Mally Parrish, Alice George and son Alex, Brandon Spencer and son Zane, and Melba Sulwani. Come on, give it up.
The greatest thing about these amazing people and their children standing in front of you right now is that they represent just a small portion of every single one of you out there. These are parents who are promoting the challenge, who are living the Vi life, and they've inspired their kids and made some serious change in their lives. So how many of you guys want to hear from them?
I have struggled with my weight loss my whole life, and we found Visalis as a family, and I've lost 37 pounds. And I want to inspire other kids to do the same and just have confidence in yourself. And I'm actually doing my senior project on childhood obesity to help other kids and make it aware of the struggle.
Hello, I'm Alex George, and I was hit by a hit-and-run driver walking home from the school bus. Doctors said I wouldn't walk, I would be with a cane all my life. They said I wouldn't grow or gain weight. They said I'll have PT, OT, and speech all my life. They said by the age of 30, I would be dead and my mom have to bury me. And by the age of 20, I would be brain dead, can't communicate or anything. But you know what? They were wrong. I don't have PT, speech, OT anymore. I don't walk with a cane. I walk with a walking stick when I need one. I can walk without it. I was at 83 pounds, and now I'm at 100 pounds. That's 17 pounds I gained. I even grew. I am now 4'5'4", and I gained 4 inches. And you know what? That's to God. I know Visalis has worked for me. Thank you.
He told me that story backstage, and I cried for quite a while. So, Zane, what does Project 10 Kids mean to you?
It means that I get to help kids in need and makes me really happy.
Do you want me to go?
Team All In.
Well, hi, my name is Brock, and first off, I'm pretty sure this goes for everybody. Don't we hate being bullied? Well, that used to happen to me, and I used to be the slowest and fattest kid in my gym class, and now I've gone from that to being the MVP of my basketball team.
Give it up for them! Oh my gosh! Wow. Well, you know, some of you have heard my story, and I started the challenge when I was 12. And when I started, I was at a really bad state. I had grown up all my life bullied. And I'm not talking about this mild little, oh, you know, I don't like your shirt. No, I'm talking about bullied. And it was hard for me. You know, I mean, going into that transition of dealing with my weight and looking at myself in the mirror and maybe believing them most of the time. It was hard. I started the challenge when I was 12, and it has changed my life. I mean, I went from being obese. I was classified obese in school. And I was shy. They got me How to Win Friends and Influence People book because they thought I was antisocial. I swear, I have it in my room. But it was really a point in time where I looked at myself in the mirror and I said, I'm not gonna let them win. And really, that's why I love that "told you so" sign, because even though I'm not a promoter yet, I feel like Project 10 Kids is something that it won't change the state, it won't change the country, it won't change a few countries. No, it's gonna change the world. Because we're finally putting a stop to this. 65% of students are bullied because they're obese. And just by losing weight or gaining weight, we're really just helping out these kids who really need it. Trust me, firsthand, we need it. So please, 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 if you have not done your Project 10 video, please do it. I don't care if you're like, oh, I don't have 10 pounds to lose. Okay, gain it, you know, and just do it for a kid, because that's what we need. And we're in a world where childhood obesity is dominating the population. So I think it's amazing how we can do it for free. get an awesome shirt, maybe win $1,000, and help out a kid that was just like any of us up here. So, thank you.
Wow. Can I have the kids stand up here in the front? I want the Visalis community to show them through our cheers how much we love them and how much they've done for us.
Come on!
Thank you for inspiring so many other kids. We appreciate and love you guys. Parents, thank you for being the inspiration to lead this to happening.